the final riff of the solo. First finger, high E string, high sounding E string with on the 9th fret. Second finger, 10th fret, and then you're going to play those two notes together and bend the B string. It says a half step. So that's what it should sound like. Then you're taking your 2 finger and moving it to the 11th fret E string, 12th fret, 3rd finger, B string, playing those two notes together. Then the 1st finger goes to the 10th fret of the B, and then you're going to move your 2 to the 12th fret of the B and your ring to the 12th fret of the E, and you play those together, but then you're going to bend the B just like you did at the beginning, but you're going to do a double bend. So what happens after that is the 2 finger runs into that. Well, in the recording, the 2 finger runs into that open G string and pulls on it, and that's why that note is there. So you don't need to worry about that 0 in parentheses. So then you're going to hit the 12th fret on the E string, and then the 12th fret on the B string, and bend that one. Then you hit the E string again while that B is still bent. Then you hit the B again, and you unbend it. So first finger goes down to the 10 after that. 3rd finger goes to the 12. Then you're going to play 10 hammer on to 12. And that's a quick hammer on, which is actually easier. So how to play that hammer on. Sometimes I was doing it with my 2 finger and sometimes with my 3 finger. But anyway, what you're doing is you're attacking the string with your fretting hand. So normally you attack a note, right, with your right picking hand. But this attack happens with this hand. So what you're doing is you're just putting that finger down, but you're coming down with a little bit of force, or speed, as some people like to say, because you don't want to push through, because then you can hear how that bends the string. So you don't want that. You just want, it's like when you're singing and you go la, but you don't have a consonant to articulate in between. So even closer, extreme close-up. So you're going, you're taking that finger and you're putting it down on the string. What do we have so far? Then we're moving on, and the 1st finger is going to, instead of that 14, it's going to bend the 10. And then you have 12, 12. So 12, flattening down to hit the 12 on the E. 10 bends on the B. 12, B, flatten down to get the 12 on the E. Then you're moving back to the 12 and you're bending up and down. That should sound like a half step. And then 10 on the B, back to 12, bending the 10. And then you're doing 11 to 11, from 11 on the G string to 11 on the D string. But when you do this, that first 11 on on the G right here, when I'm playing that, that middle finger is touching the D string so that it can roll up and hit that easily. But also so that you're not getting any ring over top of the other one. The other reason that you're doing this like this is so that you can put that first finger underneath, well, sort of, bam, and then that first finger comes in and slides down to the 9 from the 11 really quickly like that. And then you have 11 with the 3, 9 with the 1, 12 with the 4, 9 with the 1. So that last little bit. Last note, you're doing some vibrato, which is basically just shaking your hand while your finger is attached to the guitar. So sometimes I take my thumb away, sometimes I keep my hand in there. But what it looks like from the side. 1 and 2 and 3. 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 1. So I clocked this thing. I hadn't done that before. I just went on the tab from the internet at 100 beats per minute. So we're going to do this last riff at 100 beats per minute. So, and I'm clicking 8th notes if you didn't know. 1 and 2 and 3.